Hello friends, this is the paper of June 2006 UGC Net Commerce. The first question is no planning can start without setting. The options are budget, power, objective, none of these. Planning is the outline of a company's financial direction and expectation for the next 3 to 5 years. And budgeting is the document how the overlap plan will be executed month to month and next 2 year, specifying the expenditures. So we first set the objective, then find our budget, then according to our budget we plan the planning. So answer is B, that is objective. Second question is form of a mixed economy consists of public sector, private sector, cooperative sector, none of the above sector. The mixed economy is an economy which consists of both privately owned and government owned business enterprises. So Indian economy is also example of a mixed economy. Here answer is public sector, that is A, because public sector means every individual can invest. So it the mix of government, private and any other bodies. So answer is A, public sector. Then according to which of the following accounting principles the owner of a business are considered as creators? Options are money management, cost, dual aspect, separate entity. The questions is the following accounting principles the owner of the business are considered as creator. The answer is the last D, separate entity, because the concept of business entity assumes that the business has a distinct and a separate entity from its owner. It means that for the purpose of accounting, the business and its owner are to be treated as two separate entities. Okay. Next, under how many headings the cash flow statement shows? Under how many headings the cash flow statement shows the flow of cash and cash equivalent? 1, 2, 3, 4. That answer is C, that is 3. The cash flow statement have three main categories. These are operating activities, investment activities and financial activities of a company. These are the three category of a funds flow cash flow statement. Okay. Then next is all of the following curves are U-shaped except. Here options are average variable cost curve, average cost curve, average fixed cost curve, marginal cost curve. Here answer is average fixed curve because all the cost curves are U-shaped except the average fixed cost curve. Fixed cost is constant, thus with the every increase in output, average fixed cost decreases. Thus it assumes the shape of the average fixed cost is hyperbola. Then next is 6 number. The Cobb-Douglas production function is Q equal to 4 k to the power 0.6 into L to the power 0.3 exhibits. Options कौन दूसरी constant return to scale, B increasing return to scale, decreasing return to scale, last is none of these. Here answer is constant return to scale. The Cobb-Douglas production function implies two constant return to scale. It reflects the relationship between its input and the output produced. It means calculating the impact of changes, the relevant efficiency, and the yield of production activities. Okay. Next is 7 number. Question is multi-stage stratified random sampling is a what sampling? Probability sampling, selective sampling, non-probability sampling, and none of these. Your answer is probability sampling, because multi-stage sampling divides large population into stages to make the sampling process by the randomly process more practical. It is a method of sampling that involves the division of a population into smaller subgroups. Groups is known as strata. Okay. Next question: which of the following are considered output unit of a computer? Your options are floppy disk, DAT, CD, etc. Printer, video display unit, microfilm. Here question is following are the considered output units. Here floppy disk, DAT and CD also output disks. But here also one more option, video display unit. Question shows output unit of a computer. Okay. These are can be connected by other source. But video display is the computer yourself. Okay, so your answer is C, video display unit. Okay, and next question is the process of delegation of authority involves transfer of authority, transfer of responsibility, transfer of authority and responsibility, transfer of a key management function. Here the answer is the transfer of authority and responsibility, that is C. The process of delegation of authority means wherein the manager assigns responsibility to its subordinates along with the certain authority to accomplish the task on the managerial behalf. Okay. Next question is SWOT analysis is used in which of the following managerial function? Options are organizing, decision making, motivating, directing, and controlling. Answer is decision making. The SWOT analysis was designed as a management tool that collects and organizes information, allowing the manager to act, to define, and to promote the objectives of an organization. And so these points are help to manager to take decisions in different activities. Okay, so answer is decision making, that is B. Next question is 11. Which of the following is the function of a distribution channel? Okay, options are fixing prices, communication of decisions, promotional activities, all of this. Okay, here answer is promotional activities. First you have to understand the question. The functions of distribution channel. Here can be communication of decisions also answer, but the most appropriate answer is promotional activities. The distribution channel direct to involve into the sale of a product of a company. Okay, the basic function of distribution channel is to provide a link between production and consumption and to the customer, and to create time, place, positions, activities which constitute the added value of distribution. So it is direct connect with the promotional activities. Okay. Next is product line curve. Answer is general retailers, one price retailers, departmental stores, all of this. Product line. Product line means here as all are involved in a product line to sell the product. Okay. Your answer is last D. Next question is 13. But here is not available 13. We go to 13 number question. Okay. Okay, here is the 13 number question. Which one of the following is not a leverage ratio? Answer is total debt ratio, debt equity ratio, interest coverage ratio, quick ratio. Here, which one of the following is not a leverage ratio? Here, answer is quick ratio. Okay, quick ratio is a liquidity ratio as a short term solvency ratio, whereas the remaining ratios are leverage ratio. Okay. Then next question 14. Payback period method is also called as what? Payback, payout method, payback method, payoff method, all of these. Which? Here correct answer is payback method. Payback period already mentioned here. Okay. The payback period is the time required for the amount invested in an asset to be repaid by the net cash flow generated by the asset. Okay. It is a simple way to evaluate the risk associated with a proposed project, an investment with a shorter period or payback period is considered to be a better. Okay, since the investor's initial outlay is at risk for a shorter period of time. So that this is the answer, the payback period. Next question is human relation approach of management is associated with which author? Abraham Maslow, Elton Mayo, Peter Drucker, Friedrich Herzberg. Which answer? Your answer is Elton Mayo. According to human relation approach management is the study of behavior of people at work. This approach has its origin in a series of experiments conducted by the Professor Elton Mayo and his associates at the Harvard School of Business. The Western Electronic Company's Hawthorne Works near to Chicago. Okay, next question is 16. Attrition is related to attrition. Attrition means resignation, termination. So here answer is C. Resignation or termination. Okay, then the attrition refers to a gradual but deliberate reduction in staff numbers that occurs as employees retire or resign are not replaced. Okay, so the answer is resignation or termination. 17. The nationalized the nationalized New Bank of India was later merged with the answer C, Punjab National Bank. Here, the first financial institution set up in India is IFCI, which section is not a balance of payment loss account. 20. Which conference had given birth to International Monetary Fund? Bretton Woods Conference. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Here, options are installation of a machine, installation cost account, relevant cost decision making, or options are valuation of share, purchase of a company, break even analysis, margin of safety. ये तो सब मैच लग रहा है, कौन सा वाला मैच नहीं है? Installation of machine, that is installation cost. Not the charges is not charged to installation cost account. The charges is treated as a machine account to treat to machine account. So your option is not correctly matched. Okay. Next question 22. Which of the following is not a form of organization? Here options are line organization, staff organization, functional organization, committee organization. Here also codes are available. Line, staff, functional. These three are also one of examples of organizations. But committee organization is not form of any organization. So here answer should be 4. But in the codes there is not available option as 4. So the all options are wrong. Here answer should be 4. Committee organization. Okay. For profit maximization of a firm, we must have marginal cost equal marginal revenue. Marginal cost curve plots the average cost curve from below. These two options are correct for profit maximization. So answer should be both are true. Last. The 24 question analysis of a variance technique is normally used when number of samples are more than 2. All the samples follow independent normal distribution with equal variance. Here, both options are true. Okay. Analysis of ANOVA. ANOVA is a technique that is a statistical parametric test used to compare data sets. Okay, number of samples here, number of samples, so number of samples will be more than 2 because the ANOVA technique compare the 2 or more samples, so all samples follow the independent normal distribution. The next question is which of the following economic system occurred first? Laissez-faire system, socialism, communism, capitalism. Communist. See the answer communism. Karl Marx and Friedrich were the first ones to start communism in the year 1848. This is how the Communist Manifesto comes into existence. Okay. The next question is arrange the following events in order to their occurrence. Options are Companies Act, Partnership Act, Formation of ICAI, Accounting Standard 3. 26 here options are I think first is the partnership, then formation of ICI, then Companies Act, then accounting standard. So according to these options, the option should be D should be answer 2314. 2 Partnership Act, Formation of ICI, Accounting Standard, Companies Act. Okay. Next question 26, 27. Okay, 27. National income may be determined through income approach, expenditure approach, productivity approach. Your answer should be all. D should be answer. Then 28. Standard error of mean defined as. Options are standard deviation of the sampling distribution of mean, average of sampling distribution of mean, interquartile range of sampling distribution of mean, correlation coefficient between the sampling distribution of mean and population mean. Here option should be A. Standard error of mean is defined as standard deviation sampling distribution of mean. Answer is A. Sorry. 29. Which one of the following is not involved in the characteristic of business ethics? Options are business ethics is dynamic philosophy, Business ethics is based on moral value. Business ethics influenced by social cultural value. Business ethics is not inspired by social welfare. Which of the following is not involved in the character of business ethics? Answer D should be correct. Here, business ethics is not inspired by social welfare. This is the correct. So answer is D. But business ethics always inspired by social welfare. Okay. Next question 30. Management of a sales force involves selection of a salesman, remuneration of salesman, training to salesman, all of these. Management of sales means all of these. Selection of salesman, remuneration to salesman, remaining to salesman. Okay. Next is working capital cycle involves the following. Options are acquisition of raw materials, finished goods, receivables, cash, work in progress. These are the codes. Working capital cycle. Acquisition of raw material, then work in progress, then finished goods, then receivable, last is cash. Okay. Option should be C. First one acquisition of raw material, then work in progress, then finished goods, then receivables, then cash. Okay. Which of the following needs comes last in the Maslow's need of hierarchy theory? Maslow's needs theory is the 5 point scale, 5 point theory. First, first is psychological need. Second is safety need. Third is love and belongingness. Fourth is esteem and esteem needs. And the last is self actualization. So answer should be B, self actualization. Your options are belonging and love needs, self esteem needs, safety needs. So answer should be B, self actualization. This is the last one. 32, 34, 33. Arrange the following banks in order to which is the established IDBI, IDBI 1985, should be 1982, IFCI 1948, IIBI 1985. Sorry, IDBI 1964. So option should be A. First two IFCI, then one IDBI, then three ICDB, then IIBI. Okay. Then 34. Arrange the following act in the order in which they came in force. The Monopolistic and Restrictive Trade Practice Act, Indian Contract Act, Sales of Goods Act, the Foreign Exchange Management Act. Here the Indian Contract Act on the year 1872, Sales of Goods Act 1930, FEMA Act 1999, MATIP Act 1970. So first is Indian Contract Act 2, then 3 Sales of Goods Act 1930, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. Answer A. Okay, these are the questions of this set. Then maths, various maths questions. They will be solved by the next class, or you can solve by these questions. Okay, the important questions I solve. Next, also these matching questions. Okay. Next 44, 40, also up to 44. That's the list one, list two questions. Then last five questions are also paragraph question. Okay. Now the question is up.